So it's a push day, and after that last set, bruh, your shoulders are snapped up. Like something just doesn't feel right. And you've been trying all those face pulls and other rotator cuff exercises, but they don't seem to work. But what have I told you? The rotator cuff's functions aren't just to rotate. Like a lot of people don't know this, but so there are four muscles of the rotator cuff, right? And while three of them are involved in rotation, one of them, the supraspinatus, I think, actually abducts the humerus or arm or whatever, right? So while you do like those face pulls and all those like rotation exercises, you're working the three rotator cuff muscles while neglecting the supraspinatus, which may be giving you your shoulder pain. Okay, so here's the exercise to isolate this supraspinatus muscle. Okay, so here's the exercise to isolate the supraspinatus muscle. Right? You're gonna go on a slightly declined bench and just do like these shoulder raises, right? Now, you're gonna wanna go slow and controlled and really like focus on your mind muscle connection and also feeling the burn. I recommend 3 sets of like really high reps, like I'm talking 20 to 30 reps, maybe even freaking 40 reps, right? You're just gonna go high reps, you're gonna feel the burn and not really like, like push really hard, just gonna, just feel the burn. And trust me, you feel it. It'll be like right at your armpit area, which is basically the rotator cuff. Like, I never feel my rotator cuff when I'm doing like face pulls or any of those exercises, but I always feel it when I'm doing this exercise. Alright? So, yeah. Also, have you guys ever had like shoulder pain when doing shoulder raises, but only at the bottom, like the first 15 degrees of the range of motion? Well, you see, you're having shoulder pain at that bottom because because that bottom is basically where your rotator cuff muscle, the supraspinatus, works. However, once you get past that first 15 degrees range of motion, that's when the medial delt takes over and when you feel your shoulder works. But at the bottom of the shoulder raise is where your rotator cuff works. Oh yeah, and you know how like when you bench and you really flare your elbows out, you get shoulder pain? Well, I think this might have to do with that. Like, of course, you're getting shoulder pain because there's a lot of internal rotation, but also when you really flare out your elbows, you're really abducting your humerus away, and therefore using your supraspinatus. So I'm not really sure, but I think there's a connection there too. Okay. Okay, so I know that might have been a little bit boring, but I hope you guys got something. Okay, I hope you guys got something out of this video, and definitely implement that exercise into your routine, especially if your shoulder's been feeling like iffy lately. And I'd recommend using that exercise like if you're doing a split, like a push-pull leg split, do it on the training session before your leg day because you don't really use your rotator cuff on legs. You don't want to do it the day before push day and your rotator cuff will still be like I mean, it won't be sore, but it'll be under construction, right? So yeah. And also, honestly, if you're seriously still watching this, like, I don't know who the fuck's gonna be watching this, like, literally, but if you're still watching this, like, we're gonna make it, bro. It's like, you and I, we're gonna make it, alright? So, yeah. Peace.